Greetings, Region 2. I'm your Region Coordinator, Ryan Case. Not a long video today, just have a couple items to pass along. They're somewhat time sensitive, so let's get to the news. As some of you might have heard, the EU in the last couple of years passed a law called the GDPR. It's known as the General Data Protection Regulation. I won't go into the full ins and outs of what that regulation actually is here, but essentially every member of the EU has certain data protection rights that are guaranteed to them now. As an international organization, Starfleet must abide these rules, and the Admiralty Board has agreed to take a step further, because if one member has access to these rights and are susceptible to the rule, then many are and can be. The Academy recently created a course called SFDPP 101 and 102. It's a series of courses for the Starfleet Data Protection Policy. This policy is currently in the process of being passed by the Admiralty Board, guaranteeing all of its members these rights. The motion set forward to pass is as follows. We move that the most current Starfleet Academy courses for data protection privacy approved by the Corporate Data Protection Officer are annually required to pass for any member with access to other members' personally identifiable information in the Starfleet database, websites, or social media platforms. As such, but not limited to, all corporate officers, board members, chapter commanding officers, and executive officers, and all respective staff members are required to accomplish this training annually. Corporate officers, the executive committee, are required to ensure their respective staff members have completed and maintained their training. If they have any access to the membership data for their job, any new EC or staff members have 30 days to complete the training from the time of appointment, and database access will not be granted to them until the training is complete. Board members, regional coordinators, are responsible for ensuring any of their staff they grant RC database permissions to have completed and maintained the training prior to granting access. Chapter chairpersons, commanding officers, are responsible for ensuring any staff they grant CO database permissions to have completed and maintained the training prior to granting access. The Academy and all existing auxiliary departments, any class or group whose duties require access to other members' personal identifiable information must complete and maintain the training before being granted access. Each department will be responsible for tracking their respective staff training compliance. Starfleet International must maintain and update data privacy and protection training compliance, and understands that the course name and numbers may change in future and cover even more data protection regulations and laws in future. The most current courses and tests approved by the Corporate Data Protection Officer shall be the requirement per this resolution. All members currently impacted have 90 days to gain initial compliance with this resolution. Now, this resolution has not officially passed, but I'll go ahead and tell you it already has a supermajority, so it'll pass in the next couple of days. So everybody's got 3 months. If that seemed like a lot of legal jargon to you, I have a summary for you. Basically, if you ever plan to become RC, if you are a member of my staff, if you are a CO or XO, or if you've been granted membership rights. I know a number of you that are none of the above, but I've granted rights to on the database because you've asked. If you have accessibility to membership data information on the database, you're expected to take the course and provide the class certification they've asked. You also have to take it annually. I've taken both courses. I'll go ahead and let you know I passed them both on the first try, 100%. Very proud of myself, but that being said, it took me 30 minutes to take the first, 15 to 20 minutes to take the second. The first one's a little bit longer. They asked some very straightforward informational questions. They did make me dig. They provide the information for you to go through, but all of that information is expected to be followed. That being said, I'm having to go through my personal ship's webpage, the way that our ship sends its information and how we send it to each other. The region page, like a lot of our stuff, is not in compliance with this, so I've got a lot of work ahead of me. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. You can voice your concerns to me, but I'll be honest with you, like, this is way outside of my hands, but I will listen to your concerns. On a lighter note, the second item I have for you today is, in case you missed it, the 2020 IC has gone digital this year, and it will be this Saturday, August 1st. It will be done via I believe it's a Zoom link. I'm not sure if Zoom's the actual platform, but regardless, they're going to be providing a link on the members only Facebook group. If you'd like to attend and aren't already a part of that Facebook group, I can make sure that you get an invite. Just private message me or holler at me, and I'll make sure you get the invite. I hope that the region continues to win some awards this year. Having nothing further, until next time, everybody, on and ever upward.